This is a basic overview of the ultra-real MOBA camera system. It's designed to be a system to help you create MOBA style games, dungeon crawler style games, and potentially RTS games. So I'll cover some of the features on how the system works and what you can do with it. So to start with, it's designed to allow you to simulate kind of the camera motion you would see in a MOBA. It's important to note that this character motion system with the clicking and stuff is a separate asset. That's MOBA movement. It's very inexpensive and available on the asset store from UltraReal. This asset only covers the camera motion aspect. And as you can see, as I move off the screen, it moves the camera, such as an RTS. It also adjusts the height elevation relative to the terrain intended for multi-level terrains. Now, if you don't have a multi-level terrain, then the bobbing up and down won't be an issue. But the bobbing motion is just to make sure that the ground is the same distance relative to the camera for consistency. Also, too, you can use keys to control, like right now I'm using directional keys to control the camera. You can also rotate the camera using the rotation keys. All the keys can be assigned using Unity inputs, or script can be overwritten to support things like rewire and C input. So it shouldn't be too difficult to make your own controls if you want to. All right, so I'll cover some of the key features here in the script itself. You can go in and you can change the scroll style to have no scrolling at all. This will force it to just auto lock directly to the to player only, and you'll never be able to move it or do anything. The player will never be able to move the camera away from the character. Now, this could be preferable for a lot of games because, especially like a dungeon crawler game, where you don't necessarily want to focus on anything other than the player itself. You also have off-screen. That was the off-screen scrolling where you can move off the screen, or the input scroll where you use the keys on the keyboard, or both, like I showed in the demo, where it will respond to both off-screen and input scrolling. The move tracking is if you want to start out not tracking the player at all, you can turn it off, and the camera mode will be free to begin with. Well, actually, there's no scrolling, so it's not going to move anything. Let me turn it to off-screen scroll. There we go. So it will allow me to scroll like that and won't lock to the player at all. So let me turn that back on to track. Okay, and the ground pick, you can set a pick layer for the height elevation, the auto kind of height matching. It uses the layer system to detect. You can control the pan speeds, the transition for the level auto correcting. You can also set the rotation speeds, and yeah, that's about it. It's a pretty simple system, and you can also modify and create your own inputs in there too. And I'm looking forward to see what people make with it. Had fun making it, and I hope people make some neat stuff. If you have a project that you're putting together, feel free to send me a link in the contact info, and I'll take a look at it.